Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com, and I help women lead healthy, happy lives full of passion and purpose. And welcome to this video. And in this video, I am going to talk about how I keep the weight off. I'm going to first of all start talking about how I lost the weight at a time when most women are gaining weight. So when I was going through perimenopause, I was gaining weight, and that was not something that I was used to. So I was usually been slim and I wasn't used to gaining weight. And all of a sudden I started to get like growing in the midsection, and what I was eating and everything I was doing wasn't working anymore. So I was a personal trainer at that time. I was a yoga instructor. So I was working out. So I knew that it must be my food. So I continued to look for cleaner eating. And that's how I found raw food. I wanted to look at recipes without starch, like without the heavy starches, without gluten, of course, and without dairy. So that's how I found the raw food recipes. And I began to use the raw food recipes. I loved them. I became a raw food chef, started doing classes, and I actually got down to a weight I was in my 20s. So at a time when women gain weight, you know, that mid 40s to late 40s, I actually lost a lot of weight. So now I really notice that yes, there is something you can do. No, you don't have to put up with some of the horrible symptoms you're going through. So the weight gain, all of that, I got rid of acid reflux. Anyways, digress. So I am finished menopause now. I am 52. And I have managed to keep a lot of the weight off. So how do I do it? Well, there's a few simple little rules that I'm going to talk about today that are easy to do. So for one, I consume a lot of vegetables and a lot of greens, and usually two smoothies a day. Now what that does is it gives your body the nutrients, so it's really high nutrients yet low in calories. And when your body receives all the nutrients that it needs, that's the food and the fuel that it needs, it signals you're not hungry. So your cravings decrease. You don't tend to eat as much. You don't eat as much huge bulk. You're also eating a lot of fiber when you're eating all the greens and the more vegetables. So therefore that fills you up even more too. Another thing I do is if I do gain a few pounds, like 3 to 5 pounds or something, I lose it. I eat really clean until I lose it. So that sometimes takes maybe just 1 week, maybe it takes 2 weeks. Or I could do where I do 1 or 2 days with just plain smoothies, and that helps a lot too. So just really clean eating for a short period of time, and I can easily lose those 5 pounds. Another thing that I do is that I don't buy larger clothes. So if I have gained weight and my pants don't do up or things become uncomfortable, I don't go buy larger clothes. And I've always done that. I've always stayed kind of the same that I am now by just saying, okay, I've gained a few pounds, can't do my pants up, so it's time to lose it. It's time to eat clean. Another thing is when I eat, I often use small bowls or small plates. So that means I take a smaller portion. And then after I eat it, I sit for a couple minutes and go, am I really hungry? Do I need more? Sometimes yes, so I'll take just a little bit more. Sometimes it's no, I'm actually full. I don't need to eat anymore. And another thing is that I eat when I'm hungry. I only eat when I'm hungry. Now, yes, that took some practice and that takes a bit of cleansing, because when you're kind of addicted to those foods, to the heavy carbs, the starchy carbs, the sweets, the high fat diet, your body goes through withdrawals when you're not consuming them. So it sends out these things saying, I want that food, I want that food, I want that food. And so of course you think you're hungry and you think you need to eat it, but it's really only withdrawal symptoms. So you need to get through that phase so your body doesn't do that anymore, and it won't. And so I eat, like sometimes I'll have my smoothie in the morning and then I won't be hungry till maybe even 1 in the afternoon, and then I'll eat then. Sometimes earlier, it just depends, but I really pay attention to my body. I don't eat just because it's 5 o'clock, or I don't eat just because it's noon. I eat when I feel my body needs to eat, and I eat as much as it needs and try not to eat more. Sometimes I do. And just looking at my thing. Oh yeah, exercise. Now, often I do that, not as much lately, but I really try to move my body, especially if I've gained a little bit, if I'm feeling sluggish or bloated. Move your body, do whatever you like to do, find something you like to do, get up, move, even if it's just go for a walk. Weight training, of course, builds muscle, burns fat very well. So that's a really good thing to do, is do some weight training. So you really got to find what works for you. Even rebounding, get a little trampoline and well, those are my tips for today. I will rewrite them on this video so you have them all written out, and maybe you can follow a few of them too. Like I said, it really works for me. And that's what I've done for years, and it really has kept the weight off. I have an 8-week program starting soon, and it used to be a 10-week program, so it's going to be an 8-week program right now. More information at dianamarchand.com/10-weeks. And my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives with Passion and Purpose. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.